dog fans, and welcome everyone far and near, reborn, loving, and not. Most likely, if you're here, you're a parent with the grand question, should I buy my child a reborn? Now, first off, before we go anywhere else, I know the title of the video says daughter, but we do not discriminate, and the title says daughter for searchable purposes. For the most part, it's more likely for your daughter to want a reborn, but we accept everyone here, and if your son wants a reborn, all the things are the same. Gender does not matter. Alright, so let's get into this. My name is Lilith. I would describe myself as a novice to intermediate reborn artist. I have been collecting and painting dolls for the past 3.5 years, and this is my channel. And today with me here I have my little baby fox, who I painted myself. So he's going to be here to help me explain some of the main key questions that come into place when you want to know if your child should have a reborn or not. This is a loaded question, and as a novice artist, a lot of people who contact me about my work are parents looking for a reborn for their child. And as that, there's a lot of misunderstanding and general not knowing of what they are looking for or what it is they are buying. So I thought that, this guide needs to be out there. Now, that being said, there are a lot of things that parents of a child who wants a reborn doll needs to know. This is going to be the first video in a line of a few. I'm not too sure how many yet, but for today's video we are going to be covering what is a reborn doll, what is not a reborn doll, what is a reborn doll for, what do we use them for, who buys a reborn doll, and a question that quite a few parents have when their child first expresses this want: should I be worried? So we're going to get to all that in just a moment, but first we're going to jump into what is a reborn doll. Okay, first topic at hand, what is a reborn doll? Now before we go through what is a reborn doll, let's go through what is not a reborn doll. First off, a reborn doll is not in any way factory produced. They are not factory painted, they are not mass produced. Second of all, a reborn doll cannot be purchased from a store. And third, a reborn doll is not the same as a silicone doll. A silicone doll and a reborn doll are very different, but often are looped into the same category, because often collectors of reborn dolls will also collect silicone dolls, but they are very different. And silicone dolls are a whole different kettle of fish. They are a whole different material, a whole different process, and are much, much more expensive. Well, now that we've gone through that, what is a reborn doll? Well, Fox here is a reborn doll. Yes, he is. So he is made of a vinyl material. His limbs, head, are all hollow and stuffed with glass beads, which is very, very fine, granulated. Glass, like this. Now, if you give me just a moment, I will get... Where is Miss Claire? That is not Claire. Deal with me for a moment. Reborns come in blank vinyl kits, like Claire here. She has not been painted yet, very blank, and through hours and hours of work and painstaking painting, and at the discretion of artists, either painted hair, no hair, or very finely rooted real hair, which takes hours with a needle putting in hair by hair on the head. And at the end of that process, you get one of these guys. Reborn dolls are most often cloth-bodied. I should not have put him in this outfit for this video. As you can see, his arms stop there, and then it is cloth. And then his legs stop down there, past his diaper area. There are a few full torso, there are a few full torso reborn kits. They are not as common, but there are some out there. And reborns cannot be bathed the way that silicone dolls can. If you put the doll in water, it will collect water on the inside and it will mold, which is not a good idea for something that is so expensive. So, those are the technicalities. In the fullest sense of what is a reborn doll, it is a one-of-a-kind piece of art that takes very, very long to create and is a lot of money for the artist to put into the work, and that is one of the reasons why they're so expensive. However, we will cover the expense of a doll in a completely different video, because that is a long subject that needs a lot of explanation. Okay, next topic. Who buys reborn dolls? Well, originally, before the time of internet, which has brought greater access and greater knowledge of the community to children, before all that, reborns were originally an adult hobby, believe it or not. They were first created, I used to know a deeper history. I'm not sure of the year, it's not very important. But they were created originally to help grieving parents who had lost a child. The doll would be created to look like their lost baby, which is very sad, and it's still used for that today. They're called memorial dolls. However, the dolls are also now collected for hobbyists who enjoy them. Other people who collect them are those who cannot have children of their own, and although it's not a substitute for a real child, because it is a doll, it does help with the feeling of loss and grief over the fact that they can't have their own babies. They can also be used for therapy reasons. I have anxiety and depression, and as I have a very strong maternal instinct and always have, holding one of the dolls is very calming for me, because they are weighted and they feel like a real baby. However, that being said, as they can be used for therapy, they are not always used for therapy. And patients with autism and Alzheimer's and a varying degree of different mental disorders do find comfort from the dolls. That does not mean that you should worry about your child going cuckoo. And another thing on that note, there is a large stigma about people who enjoy the hobby being insane, being crazy, playing with dolls, thinking they're real. The large majority of the community does not think they're real. Would I do this with a real baby? I sure hope not. However, there are some people who do have the dolls who cannot perceive reality. They do view the doll as a real baby. Now, if your child were to have a doll and they were not able to perceive reality. They are not able to take the doll and do this and realize that it's not real, or leave it somewhere for hours at a time without checking on it. That is a reason to be worried. However, that means that the person is sick, and it's not a reason to judge them. I cannot stress this enough. It makes me so angry. So what if the person is actually not right in the head? Why does that give you a reason to judge them? Be nice. Rant aside, as long as your child remains a view of reality and can identify the doll as a doll, there are many, many adults in this community, in this hobby, who have no problem perceiving reality as it is, knowing that it's a doll, and it is completely harmless. The hobby is. That leads us to, what is a reborn doll for? What do we use them for? Why do we have them? Well, this is another loaded question, because there are all types of collectors out there. There are collectors who have purely display dolls, just like porcelain dolls. There are people like me who collect the dolls and dress them in real baby clothes and make videos like I do with role-playing, fake feeding them with fake bottles, and for a short time treating them like they're real. However, this for me stops when the camera stops. Especially for a child, and for some people in the hobby, they do like to role play with the dolls when they're not creating videos. However, as long as this stops eventually and it's not a continuous thing and they have a sense of reality, there's no harm in it. It's just fun. It's just playing. I also like to take the dolls out. I have a stroller. I have a few strollers actually. I have a bit of a problem. Stroller addiction. I also have a baby carrier, and I like to take them out. I take them shopping. I take them on walks to the park. I take them over to my relative's house to show them off. Now, part of that for me is to promote my business, and I also just like it. Now, that being said, there is no reason that you have to buy an entire bassinet or a stroller or any of the things that I've listed. Your child is likely to want to get into that part of the community. However, it's not a necessity. You can put it in a laundry basket, you can put it in a toy doll crib, you can put it on a shelf. Okay, well, that is all that I can think of for what is a reborn doll. I hope that this was helpful for some people. This is sort of a quick guide for people who are looking for a doll for their child but don't want to spend hours searching up online the way that I have, because I am very interested in the hobby, as I am in the hobby myself. But if you're not looking to be in the hobby yourself, it can be very frustrating to find the right answers about these dolls if you are buying one for your child. That being said, there are going to be a few more videos in this series answering more questions about what to look out for, what you need to know, what you need to be careful of online when buying a reborn doll for your child. The next video I'm going to make is an in-detail video of why reborn dolls are so expensive. So keep an eye out for that. I hope this has helped. I know that your child is probably very enthusiastic and very excited about getting a reborn doll. Don't rush into it. I'm hoping to be back next week with the next video in this series. That being said, keep living the frogling's life. Keep living your life. I hope that everyone is safe out there with this quarantine going on. That is all for now. We'll see you next time. Say bye, Fox. Bye, everybody.